What's up everybody, my name's Chance. Today we're going to be playing a mono red Goblin deck. Right here, Goblin Rampage. It's actually been pretty fun, especially if you can get a Vanquisher's banner down. Obviously Goblin creatures cost very cheap, so you can sort of just keep playing them, keep drawing cards. It's actually been a very fun deck to play. Obviously it's sort of scrounged together as it didn't have too many Goblin cards, and there are a lot of adjustments to be made. But a couple of the strong cards in this deck, Goblin Banneret, actually really good. Goblin Motivator is preferable to me over Torch Carrier, but Torch Carrier does have its uses. It is definitely a better turn 1 play because it has haste, but past that I like Goblin Motivator a little bit better. Crater Maker's alright, Instigator's pretty good, Sure Strike is pretty good in this deck, Tormenting Voice for card draw. Goblin Chain Whirlers, you could definitely throw some more of these in the deck. Goblin War Chief is excellent, and there's actually, what is it? I always forget its name, and I don't have it unlocked yet, and I really probably should. Goblin Trash Master, of course, good as well. Legion War Boss. Legion War Boss is definitely a card you could add, but obviously I don't have any gold wild cards, so Legion War Boss and Squee the Immortal actually are both really good Goblin cards as well. So if you're gonna add those into your deck, excellent. And we have a Siege Gang Goblin Commander to sort of spawn in some tokens. Street Riot also tends to work out pretty well in this deck as long as it's your turn. Creatures you control get +1 and have trample. So, and we're running with 24 land. Honestly, it might be a little bit too much for a Goblin deck, but you guys can see the decks that I've been working on here. Gruel Burn and a Convoluted Convoke. The Convoke deck is actually really good, and the Burn deck gives me anxiety, but it wins. Like, I always end up getting really low on health and sort of really pushing the envelope, but it does work out. And essentially the theory behind it is get cards like now I can't remember. It's a 3 mana cost in the red. It does 5 damage to a creature. If you kick it, it does 10 damage, like distributed anywhere. Between that and Banefire, which is I think it's 1 red and then X mana, and it does X damage. If it gets above 5, then it's unblockable. So essentially you use spells like that, and you use things like Land of War Elves, build your mana up very quickly, cast those spells, and just obliterate your opponent without them being able to really do anything, because all you really need is 8 mana. Or no, it's 9 mana, and you can deal 10 damage to them unblockably. So it's actually really crazy. But nonetheless, back onto this deck, because it's the one we're currently playing. We're going to play a Goblin Instigator, and this hand's actually pretty good. We have 4 land and a Vanquisher's banner. I do need to turn down game in my headphones a little bit, but the Vanquisher's banner, you'll see, is really strong if we can get it out. The +1/+1s, you know, it's good, but the drawing a card every time we cast a Goblin spell is really strong. So, and let's see, I think we just get the Brood out. We don't want to stack the board too much, and this way if he does play a creature, he still can't block against our Brute because it does have Menace. Although Dawn of Hope is a scary thing to see already out with a Johnny's Welcome. The ramp from that is actually really strong. So, and it looks like he's playing a vampire deck. Dusk Legion Zealot, I don't see in too many other decks. Whoops. Alright. There's enough for the Vanquisher's banner, so that's actually alright. We can play him and kill the Dusk Legion, but I don't think we really need to. What can he have for 1 mana? Gain +2/+2 on a creature. Oh, you know what? I should have saved the Goblin Motivator. Shit, I didn't think about that. Because next turn, if we draw a land, well, no. Next turn we gotta play Vanquisher's Banner anyways. Still, I feel like I should have saved it. Excuse me, I had to yawn. Hopefully this guy will hurry up. We actually don't have a whole lot of time today either. Sorry, I know I always get these videos out in a rush, but Fallout 76 just came out, so I've been playing a whole lot of that. And then I try to get these videos recorded before I go to work and upload them after I get home, which while during the week tends to be a little bit later when I can actually record. I'm perfectly fine if he wants to sacrifice his zealot for a goblin. We'll take him down to what, 14 here? This deck isn't necessarily meant to be an aggro, but it is in the aggro strategy sort of lines. You do want to tap them down quickly. Of course, goblins are not that strong. Their strength is more so in their numbers. So, what is he actually doing? That like this is one thing about MTG Arena is the people on here. Like now, it's just bugged. Oh, okay, no. That was a resolve. Now he has to choose blockers. Well. But yeah, sometimes the people on here, they just seem to like up and disappear. We got Vanquisher's Banner next turn. Turn after that, we can really try and ramp up our board if we draw a Goblin. Okay, he's down to 13 because he didn't block anything. Maybe one more timer and he's done. This is really annoying. I do apologize. But yeah, essentially we'll try and get down Vanquisher's Banner. If we draw a Goblin, that would be great. And another one after that would be fantastic as well. Okay, so I guess this guy just left the game. How many timeouts does he get? Alrighty. Guess we'll wait. This is actually really annoying. Okay. And he does come back. So go ahead and sack. Yeah. Maybe I should have saved him in case he plays a Legion Lieutenant, but yeah, actually I definitely should have saved it in case he played a Legion Lieutenant. Like I said. Well, sometimes my misplays do bite me in the ass. This one apparently doesn't because he... Oh, okay. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to move on to match number 2. Guy was being very difficult. Nonetheless, hopefully you got to see a little bit of the strategy from that game, if only a little. Got to what, turn 4? Elves? Ethereal? Ethereal? Not quite sure how to say his name. This hand is a little bit more costly than you would like, as you generally want to turn one play. We have so many of them after all, but the Tormenting Voice is kind of good, so we'll keep it. Ethereal. Ethereal. Yeah, I don't. Or maybe the Real. Interesting name nonetheless. The deck's so good nobody even wants to play against us, so guess we'll go on to a swift game 3. If we get one good game, I'll be happy. One good game in there, maybe another half game is what I'm what I'm foreseeing, but we don't have too much time today, so oh, that's really not a good start. You have to wait till turn 3 to start using. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And we already have a Vanquisher's banner in hand. We'll take the Instigator, of course. And he goes first. Okay. Sure Strike's really good. And you still need to draw 2 land in order to get the banner out, but shouldn't be too difficult. Legion's Landing. Hopefully he's not playing a White Weenie or a Boros Weenie, although both of those probably very probable considering he has Legion. You know, thinking back on it, probably shouldn't have attacked there. Now he just gets to attack and it'll just be sort of a swap. Bishop's Soldier, turn 2 is annoying. Alright, there's 4 land. We just need one more, we can get Vanquisher's banner down. Do we sack both Goblins here to kill his soldier? So probably attack, yeah. If he doesn't attack this turn, he'll probably definitely attack next turn. So he can transform his Legion's Landing. That's a risk factor. He just takes it to the face. Alright. If he takes it, it'll be down to 12, which honestly, well no, he'll be up to 15. Ugh. So he can take the damage pretty easily. I forget he's running lifelink, yeah. Alright. We'll end turn. This deck isn't the best against lifelink, I will admit, as most aggro decks aren't. I don't know if past turn, does it automatically turn off, like once it gets back to my turn? Still need another land. I think we just play a brute here. That didn't work. That didn't not work out the way I thought it would. I thought it might untap them. That's why I was just gave him haste for no reason. Great. Oh, okay, well. Interesting to see how that mechanic works. Sunwing actually is really good then, huh? We'll block and take out some of his damage. This game's not looking good though. Certainly not the singular game I would prefer you guys to see. Fountain of Renewal is going to be annoying as well. Well, there's our Vanquisher's banner, but it doesn't do too much for us. We won't attack. It's still winnable. As long as he doesn't exile our Vanquisher's banner, I could definitely see him doing that. Or just smelting it, huh? That is unfortunate. I think that might be game if he attacks this turn. We can use Brute to kill his soldier, but it's really not worth it. Yeah. Whew. This game's certainly not fun. He doesn't have lethal this turn either, but we're barely holding on. Him smelting our Vanquisher's banner certainly is a... Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna take the 5 damage here. Honestly, we're dead. And we'll go on to another game, see if we can't get a matchup worthwhile showing you guys. Goblin Rampage, not exactly on a rampage. I didn't know that. If you click end turn, and don't mean to, you can apparently click end turn again before it ends your turn. I guess if you're really quick you can. Oh, really not a good hand, but last time we mulliganed and kind of got shit, so Fountain of Renewal is just played outrageously. And the Diamond Mare? What kind of deck is he playing? Maybe a mono blue. I think we sack our Sure Strike here. Great, for 2 more land. Definitely could have sacked a land there, but wasn't sure we'd get one. And another Fountain of Renewal. Huh. Okay, we do have Vanquisher's Banner in 2 turns. I think we do wait to play our Goblin Instigator for our Vanquisher's Banner so we can at least get some card draw out of it. That's certainly annoying. Another fucking land. Yeah. Honestly, if he wants to trade his Storm Tamer and his Diamond Mare, I would be perfectly fine for that. Or actually, we just would have got the Diamond Mare, but either way, I would have been fine with it. And we won't play Goblin Instigator, because again, we want to wait till we get our Vanquisher's Banner out, especially if we just keep drawing land. We're definitely going to need the card draw. So, we've drawn 9 lands so far out of our first, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14 cards. 9 of them have been lands. We can't attack this turn. We can't just let him keep taking us down with Diamond Mare. Even though he keeps going up in health, there's not much we can really do about it. Next turn, though, maybe we can get the Goblin Steam Wagon rolling. He's gonna equip it to the Diamond Mare? Yeah. Okay. Let's play our Goblin Instigator. And we got a Goblin Motivator as well. Ooh, Street Rat will be really good next turn as well. And a Goblin War Chief. Goblin War Chief would have been a little bit better to get on this turn, but that's alright. And now our board's looking a little bit better. We can sacrifice Goblin Crater Maker and destroy one of his Sirens. I'll wait on that though. Wait and see what he does. Create another Diamond Mare. You can kill one of his Fountain of Renewals. I think it's better to kill one of his Sirens. Can't get our War Chief down, but I think that's alright anyways. Sinister Sabotage is unfortunate for us. It's actually a pretty neat little deck he has there, huh? Helm of the Host. I'll have to try that out on some decks. Fortunately, he is healing more than what we're dealing, so come in. This will be my last game. Alright, I think we go War Chief first, and then Brute. You guys will have to excuse it for 1 second, it's probably going to get real loud. Yeah, let's go Brute. And we still have enough to Lightning Strike. I think we Lightning Strike his Stormcaller. Still have an outrageous amount of lands. Alright. He can defend here, but it's going to take him 2 to defend on any one of them. And at least we've got board dominance now. He'll keep gaining his Diamond Mare, so him sacking one there is actually perfectly fine. But he is out of cards in hand, and granted we only have lands in hand. We are sitting better on the board. That's actually really nice. The fact that we drew another land is not, but it's alright. We can sack 2 goblins and kill his Diamond Mare. I think we do. Okay. I think this is how we attack. And that's fine, we already got our use out of the Siege Gang Commander. That's unfortunate, he's gonna get more life out of that, but oh well. Or if he can just equip Helm of the Host right back to the Diamond Mare tokens. Tempest Djinn is going to be annoying to deal with. And he's going to Helm of Host the Tempest Djinn. Alright, well that is unfortunate, but might be game. Gotta say his modified mono blue deck is actually really good, especially with Helm of Host. Suppose we could put a Smelt in our deck. I don't, because it's very situational, but I suppose in situations like this it would help. Oh, it gains haste too. Wonderful. Alright, that's gonna be a game. But nonetheless, you got to at least see the combo of the Vanquisher's Banner with Goblins. It's sort of the key to this deck. So, again, it's probably not the best deck in the world, but it is fun. And it is enjoyable to play, at least for me. So tomorrow we may either do the Gruel Burn or the Convoluted Convoke. Convoke obviously is just going to be filled with Convoke based creatures, and the Gruel Burn, I'll give you guys a quick little view of this. Fight with Fire is the card I was actually thinking about, and I think this deck definitely still needs some work to it. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Comment if you have any questions, concerns, any of that, yada yada. Or subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.